To the next part of what we want to talk about is the housing market in general. Now, as many of you have seen, houses are starting to being built everywhere. Florida is booming with new housing projects everywhere. California, of course, but California, for example, one of the things that really catches my attention is the fact that we see a lot of these lofts or mixed use residential and commercial buildings, where also we see a lot of luxury um, complexes for condominiums. And what we've seen is that the millennials have other priorities versus where the baby boomers, for example, their American dream included a huge backyard, included maybe a pool and a single family home where they could entertain their guests. And millennials have different priorities. What we've seen is that they're more interested in maybe having amenities that they would not be able to have in their houses, and they want to be catered differently instead of having to do it all themselves. So what I'm talking about is that millennials are willing to sacrifice the square feet or floor area in their houses in exchange of amenities. So with what's going on in the health industry and how millennials are one of the groups that have participated the most in gym memberships and healthy habits, eating habits, what we see is that millennials are willing to move into smaller places, and that may include a condo where they have a gymnasium in the complex. They may have a pool, a barbecue area. I've seen a lot of those here in Orange County, in particular, where there are even bowling alleys, and you have these rooftops with a pool and really cool places to hang out and lounge with your friends. And that's really what the millennial generations the millennial generation is looking for. They're looking for that entertainment that they would probably not have at their home. The millennials are really social, so they are willing to sacrifice the space, instead of having a bigger home for the amenities. But then that doesn't mean that prices are actually dropping. In fact, what the builders have done is they started adding all these amenities and making them part of these complexes, and you see a lot of communities being built with these crazy amenities in order to keep everybody within this compound. So uh, the medium house price throughout the country has actually increased. And what we see, for example, is that in October 2010, the bottom of the actually the of the recession, we could see the prices were $204,000 for a median single family home, versus now it's almost $346,000. So that is a very significant increase in the median house price values. So but that doesn't mean that the homes are getting any bigger. In fact, like we said, they're getting smaller. So we need to understand those trends, because if we're looking to build, as right now we're looking to build a lot, especially in the next couple of years, our own projects, we're building new housing. We want to make sure that we understand what the trends are and what the consumers are looking for.